Hi, welcome to the TheThrottleCable. Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you've not, well, thanks for joining me. It's a little channel I've got about owning and running a 996 and basically just modifying it and making it exactly how I want it. If you saw the last video, I put some RSS engine mounts in the car and they've literally transformed the drive. They're fantastic. And the one huge plus was how much sharper it made the shift. What it did highlight was this glorious shift that I now have. The shift knob was a bit naff. It's the tech equipment one, and I just personally didn't like the shape of it. Other cars I've owned, especially when it's just got a nice round spherical shift knob, it always seems to be exactly the best shape and the most rewarding on a drive. So amongst this bubble wrap is a new Rennline shift knob which I'm going to fit. So I'm going to whip out the old one, put in the new one and let you know what it's like. So yeah, keep watching. So to pull out the gator, all you need to do, I would normally just tug from the top here slightly until you've got a gap, and just slip your fingers under, pop out the back and then pull it out and up. There's essentially 4 clips, 2 at the back, 2 at the front, and at the front of this, 2 little pieces that slide underneath, so it kind of forks in and under. So once you popped it up, you just kind of pull it out a bit, slide up to the top. And then this is gaiters retained on with a couple of tie wraps and then a big Allen bolt at the front. Undo, and that's it. Gear knob is off. I've just snipped the 2 plastic clips and I've just released the hex on the front, and now yeah, that's it. It literally just lifts off. One thing is interesting to note is that the leather boot wraps back around under and in there. It must be just to keep it nice and tight. Right, just need to remove this and put the other one back on. Interestingly, that bit of leather that wraps around is not off of that boot, and it's not even attached to the leather on here, so it must just be to dampen any sounds that are transmitted through it. There was a lot of thread lock in here, so whatever you put back on, I would suggest you do the same. Put a nice bit of thread lock on to stop anything working its way loose. There you go, that's the old knob off in a couple of seconds. Shift knob is installed. One of the nice things about this setting this up is that you can actually raise and lower the height of the shift knob, and an unexpected sort of benefit of that now is the shift action. It's now kind of a short throw gearbox because I put it on its lowest setting, which has actually shortened the travel front to back. Feels loads nicer with a bit more weight on that gear knob. It kind of smooths the gear shift a bit, and obviously with the RSS engine mounts in the back, everything is really tight. So yeah, that feels just how I wanted it. So happy boy now, very happy. You join me a week later, so a week has passed living with the new Rennline gear knob, and I think it's fantastic. It's just a perfect ergonomic fit to your hand. They say something on their website that it is the perfect diameter ergonomics, which I took with a pinch of salt really, but they're right. It's brilliant, and it has really changed interacting with the car. It's a weird thing to say, but it really has, and I've decided I am not going to get a short shift kit on this. That was one of the things on my to-do list, but having had it in here now and lived with it for the past week or so, yeah, it's just exactly how I wanted the car to be. So it helps the fact it's lower down, it has shortened that gear throw, but I think if I put a short shift kit in now, it won't have the same nostalgia to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, to box it off, I think you should do this if you're after one of these. It's absolutely lovely. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you still enjoying these videos. I've got a couple more things to do, a couple more parts in the garage which I need to fit, so hopefully I can show you them soon. Cheers then.